Hey everybody, welcome. It is Wednesday, March 30th, 2022, and I can't believe there's only one day left of March. It just seems like this month just flew by. I want to thank you for joining me. I am Coach Mona with Journey.Of.Purpose Life Coaching, and I hope you're having a great day. And this is the middle of the week, so we're kind of on the downhill slide towards the end of the week. And I hope that everything's been going great this week, and hopefully some fun has popped into your life too. We have been talking about 21 ways to spring clean our lives. And staying on that topic today is life planning, or creating a life plan. And a simple way to look at that is, where do you want to be in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 25 years, however many increments you want to set aside. And another way of describing that is a life plan is a roadmap for your life that helps you prioritize what is important to you, make decisions based on your priorities, and move toward the life you want. So I'm not sure if people understand what life planning is, and I went online and it's very, to me, exciting. Lots of things to do and show you how to organize, and templates available. So if this is a topic that you'd like to look into more than what I'm going to discuss today, please let me know and I can share the more detail and do another video or a live on Facebook about this topic. But there are some basic questions that you want to know when you're doing a life plan. What results do you want to achieve? You know, these are deep thinking, maybe even about your core values, deep inside, not just off the cuff questions and answers. What actions will achieve these? So what actions will you have to achieve to make the results in this life plan happen? How will you stay motivated? And I think we've talked about motivation before, you know, accountability, you know, having a partner or ways on your own to do that. And how will you measure your progress? So sometimes when you're setting out long-term goals, like 1 year, 5 year, 10 years on down, you're probably going to have some intermediary goals, steps for measurement. You know, not all the way out, okay, in 1 year I will have da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You might need to break it down maybe daily, weekly, monthly, maybe every 2 months, however you see that. Kind of like how we're doing spring cleaning. See, we may have set goals and resolutions at the beginning of the year, but here we are into March and into spring and kind of a quarter of the year, and we are kind of reviewing again. So some of the recommendations that they did recommend for having a life plan is health and well-being, relationships, career, finances, and community. And I thought community is really cool. A lot of times we don't think about community, and I think we can be in different communities within a community, you know. And so I just thought that that was a cool way to put that in, something to plan into your life plan. If you go online, oh my gosh, and just type in life plan or how do I create a life plan, there's templates and suggestions and tons of information. I couldn't share it all on here today, and that's why I'm offering, if you want to have this go into a little deeper discussion, we could do that. And there's a couple more questions I'd like you to think about as you're planning this life plan. Who are you becoming as you move towards the creation of this life plan? Because you're making some changes, some priorities, you're looking at core values. How are you changing, and who do you become during this process? And another thing about a life plan, I thought these were two really good recommendations, is that you need to clear the path, but it needs to be flexible, because things change. Life happens, maybe priorities change, you know, and you just don't want it to be so set in stone that if you have to make a change, not a big deal. Don't sweat it, just fine tune it and move forward. And I'm curious, by you doing this life plan, how may you be affecting others in your life? And if you look at one area of your life, how is that affecting other areas of your life? So these are just some good questions to ask yourself. You know, a little deeper thought goes into the value system, maybe your cores of yourself as a person. And one last question. By this action, what is some advice that you could give others as they plan their life plan? Maybe you've already done it and you just need to look at it and go over. Maybe you've never done it. Or maybe you've done it off and on and, come back to it and look at it and check in. But what would you recommend to someone else who's never done a life plan, who's never looked at a life plan? What's one piece of advice that you could share with them? So as usual, just share it below. If you have questions, comments, let me know. And I will be back here on Friday. Until then, enjoy the journey, be empowered, and live on purpose. Thank you. Bye-bye.